Guillotine here, and welcome back. It's been a while, sorry about that. I took a little break, and then I actually got sick, so that was fun. But welcome to the very first of the new haul video. So these are going to be like the new bread and butter of my channel. As I said in the update, I will be turning my video to, I will be kind of taking my channel in like the same direction as YouTubers like Gwen Collects or Daijo Boo Boo or DTTC Reviews, another goat. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. So basically, I'm going to be showcasing all of the cool new geeky figures and stuff, geeky stuff and figures and all that I got. This will be replacing everything. This will be encompassing like Blu-rays in this. So Sucker for Steelbooks will basically just be living vicariously through this from these from now on. And I personally think it's going to be a lot of fun. So in these, I'm just going to go show off like everything. It might not be in box. It might we are going to be doing one unboxing today, but most of the stuff is already out of box. But all of it is very, very cool. I am really happy with all this. So let's jump into it, shall we? I don't want to waste any time because I am dying to open up this Ami package right here. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. And kicking things off, of course, we got the Rimuru shirt on. I gotta rep my favorite anime, and I finally picked up a Shuna. I know it took me so freaking long to get Shuna and complete my Kijin, and I have no excuse, man. I have absolutely no excuse. I love Shuna just as much as the next 5,000 people. She is so wonderful, especially in season 2, and she's great. I don't know why I waited so long, and honestly, after getting her, I'm really confused why I waited so long, because this figure is wonderful. This is actually probably, I would say, better than the Shio, and I think her face is a little bit more accurate, and just the colors on her just pop so much. I love this little like piece that they picked out there on the torso. She just really pops out on the shelf. Like as soon as I put her up there, it's not really a shrine anymore because I've taken the Nendoroids down and the scale figure up there. I've kind of just turned it into like a little slice of the Jorah Tempest Federation, and I think it looks really awesome. So she goes right on there, and she adds a really nice like pop of color in there. Like all of the different like pigments in her really help make it pop out a lot. So it's absolutely gorgeous, man. Really nice. I will post a community post up on my thing. I'll post it like it's like the same time I put this video up, and I'll post a community picture of my current little the shelf I have that used to be the shrine, but is now just all like my prize figures and pop-up braids and all them. I'll post you guys a new picture. It looks absolutely awesome though. She is wonderful. I can't recommend her enough, especially if you go on Amazon. You can get her for a really good sale, which is what I got her for. I got her for about 27 bucks, which is really good for a pop-up braid. And yeah, she's wonderful. There's plenty of Shunas out there. There's no like starvation for Shuna figures. There's plenty of Banpresto ones and all that. Plenty more are coming out as well, but this is really great. And if you want a Shuna, I can definitely recommend the pop-up braid. It's really nice. Real quick, I actually still have her box. I haven't thrown her box away yet. I always throw away prize figures and pop-up braid boxes because I don't feel like I need to keep them. I keep scale figure boxes though. But yeah, I figured I would show this if you have this. I actually kind of like the color that they chose on this box. I actually think this is better than most pop-up braid boxes. I mean, it's still the boring ass pop-up braid box, but wanted to show it real quick. But yeah, Shuna is really great. Again, if you want a Shuna, I do really like how they did her ponytail right there as well. Her hair is really nicely shaded as well. Like they did a great job on this figure. I actually think this is one of the best pop-up braids I've gotten so far. It is really great, especially for the price that she goes for now. So that is the first thing I got. Next thing I got, oh man, I got me a Kohaku, baby. I love Dr. Stone so much, and I just binged season 3 part 1 a few weeks ago, and I just loved it so unbelievably much. And after binging season 3 part 1, my favorite Dr. Stone character has always been Gen. I just absolutely love Gen so much. He is just so goated. But I have always loved Kohaku as well. Well, after like we're talking like season 2, halfway about through season 2, I started really loving Kohaku. Season 1, I don't think she was anything special, but then season 2, about midway through season 2, I found myself started to like really like Kohaku, and I started wanting to get a figure. But there actually was like no figures at that point. I think there was just the little Figuarts Mini, which I do want to get. But I wanted to get a Kohaku figure, and then they came out with this Banpresto one, and then when I finished Dr. Stone season 3 part 1, and I was so high on it, I wanted to get me a Kohaku, because at this point, honestly, Kohaku is probably completely tied with Gen for my favorite Dr. Stone character. She is just such an awesome character, and in season 3, I thought she stole the fucking show, man. I just absolutely love Kohaku. She's so great, and this Banpresto figure is terrific. I love Banpresto figures so much. They knock it out of the park every single time with these figures. They are so great. Love how they did her shoes right there. Those shoes are insane, man. I have no idea how you're supposed to walk around in those, and her hair right there. They do such a great job on these, man. I absolutely love Banpresto figures. They are so freaking amazing. And if you ever need to store them, you can of course just disassemble them and put them in storage, which is really, really, really great, man. Her sword is a little bit like bent out of shape, just a little tiny bit, and just a little tiny bit. They did try to make it not happen like that when it was packaged. It was packaged in like a little like cardboard sleeve so it wouldn't bend, but it did bend a little tiny bit, but not a huge deal. I really, really like this figure. If you want a Kohaku, I could definitely recommend this one. But the Tamashii Nation, the Figuarts mini one is on sale right now on BBTS, and I definitely want to pick that up before the sale ends, because she's great. She's best girl, man. I freaking love Kohaku, and I love Dr. Stone in the end. These figures are awesome. I actually think this is one of my favorite Banpresto figures I've got. Honestly, I don't really like the Gen. I really want to get a better Gen figure. I don't know, his face is just a little bit off, and the pose is really weird. It's not that Gen. I mean, it's very much Gen from like the first 12 episodes when he was pure evil, but with where Gen is right now, I just don't think this really matches him anymore, so I want to get a new Gen for sure. But that can wait. I wanted to get me a Kohaku, and they have a Suika as well, and that one also looks really awesome, and I want to pick that one up as well. That is awesome. Figma Dr. Stone characters would be so awesome, though. Just throwing that out there. All right, next up is a robot. I got me an SS86 Brawn, baby. I found him at Walmart, canceled my BBTS pre-order, and picked him up, and he is absolutely fantastic. I think he is, yeah, they knocked it out of the park with him. He is really, really great. A few things I will say. The plastic quality in the legs is a little bit weaker than pretty much everywhere else. Minor little thing, just a tiny little thing. The legs are a little bit looser than I would personally like them to be, just ever so slightly. I probably could fix that with some kikis, but I'm not that bothered by it, or maybe even just screwing in those screws on the bottom there. I might try that out later. I love his elbow bend right there. He's got over 90-degree bends at his elbow right there, which is really awesome. The backpack's not that bad. I actually don't mind it whatsoever. I think it's perfectly fine back there. The head is really cool because of the transformation. The way you move it is you have to like bring this piece down, and then you can like access it and then put it back. It's actually really, really fun. It's not like a pain in the ass at all. It's actually really, really fun, and he just looks awesome. I love the color that they chose to go with for the torso, like that really bright and punchy orange, man. It looks awesome. The Autobot logo looks great. A little silver down here as well. Yeah, they did a great job on this guy. Only thing I'll say is that his arms are kind of in a weird place right there, especially compared to where his head is. I don't think it's a big deal, but if you like look at it from the side, it just look a little tiny bit weird, but overall he is terrific. Wanted to highlight this part of the transformation right here. You fold his head down right there, which doesn't even tab in. It just sits up there really nice and snug. You fold this down, and then to get the grill of the car, it's right here, and you just spin this around. Really freaking cool, man. I love when they have like those aha moments. Those are just absolutely freaking awesome. And another thing I really, really like about this transformation as well is this little part right here. So you take this piece of the arm right here, and this is on a hinge, and you fold this up, and that reveals the window right there. That is super freaking cool, man. This guy is great. I also love how you have like these big ass cavities right there, and then the feet fold up from the leg, and then it just tucks into that little cavity right there, and then snaps on right there. This is the only thing I don't like about the transformation is this last part. It's just not very satisfying to tab those in, but once you get them in, not really a big deal whatsoever. And you got to make sure you line up these same tabs right here in the hands, on the bottom of the hands. Get that in that little cubby hole right there. I just love that, man. That's so cool. And then get that tabbed in right there, and then fold this back panel down, fold this down all the way like that, and then it tabs in to the legs right there and right there, and then you just have this piece in right there, and boom, there you have the car mode. Yeah, it's really, really cool, and just overall, SS86 Brawn is a home run. I think this is definitely like one of the best deluxes I've gotten in like the past like couple months. He's really, really great, and you do have his gun right here, and you can plug that in right there. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to throw it on, like underneath here. I will briefly show, I did find one little tiny cool little piece of weapon storage that I wanted to show you, but unfortunately it doesn't work 100%. It works kind of though. So you can fold his thing, you can pull his head down, and you can kind of stick the weapon like right there and close it up. I have done this before. Unfortunately though, it doesn't really work because you can, okay, so there you go. So you fold it up like that. but you can see like the barrel sticking out right there, and unfortunately it gets in the way of plugging this in completely. You can still plug it in, but it just kind of wants to pop out, unfortunately. But if it just was a little bit better tightened, you could totally store it down there. But unfortunately, it doesn't really work. Oh, I'm also just discovering now that you could that you can put the legs. Oh no, you can't, because you have to fold this piece up. My bad, my bad. But yeah, the transformation is awesome, and just overall, SS86 Braun is a absolutely terrific deluxe class. Really, he is fantastic. I love the robot mode. Transformation's a ton of fun, very satisfying to do, and I love the truck mode as well. Just fantastic. Can't recommend him enough. If you want him, go check your Walmart, because that's where I got him. They also had Gamer Edition Cliff Jumper there, so if you're on the hunt for him as well, I found him out there as well. And they also had Crosscut and Crowbar. Oh, not Crowbar, Crash Bar. They also had those two as well. For me, I was kind of picking between them, but Braun, there was no beating Braun, man. He is just, he's fantastic. I love this figure. Plastic quality is great overall, and just overall, really solid deluxe class. So there you have that. Real quick, I do want to show it because I do still have the box right here. There's the box, and then some nice pictures on the back right there. 23 steps. It doesn't feel like 23 steps. Awesome figure. Alrighty, next up, one more thing before we jump into this. So if you guys remember in the last haul, we opened up the glorious Dart Zone Max Outlaw. This thing is the tits, man. I love this freaking blaster. And I have not really been in the loop with Dart blasters recently, because my favorite voice, or my favorite like YouTuber in the Dart blaster world, Coop772, actually retired. He quit. So I haven't really been watching anything, but after getting this incredible blaster, I just had to see what other people were saying about it, so I had to look up some reviews, and of course, everybody loves the damn thing because they're human, and this thing is absolutely awesome. But when I got there, I was also greeted to everybody talking about this new blaster, the X-Shot Pro, that X-Shot got into the Pro Blasters, and I'm all about the Pro Blasters. I don't really touch anything other than the Pro Blasters, and when I was into the hobby, X-Shot was this up-and-coming name who was putting out some really kick-ass stuff, and so when I heard about this, and I saw the damn blaster, I was absolutely, completely piqued. My interest was piqued, and I had to pick myself up one. So this is the X-Shot Pro Long Shot, and this thing is terrific. I love this blaster. This is actually probably my favorite primary class blaster I've gotten, and this thing right here is $30. $30. And the reason I love this thing, bullpup. I am such a sucker for bullpups, man. If you don't know what a bullpup is, it's when the magazine loads behind the grip right here. So like the assault rifle from Halo is a bullpup. This thing is just freaking awesome though. The magazine just goes right back here. And you want to know why I love this thing so much and why I love this more than the Nexus Pro and the Max Striker and all of those? Because of one thing. Notice how the grip right there is not primed. And if I prime it, you know, right there, I'm gonna not dry fire this guy, of course, though. So notice it's not primed, obviously, right? But watch this. That's right. This blaster does not limit you whatsoever for taking out the magazine. It can be primed, it can be unprimed, it can be forward, it can be back. It literally does not matter whatsoever. You have full, complete control over that. And honestly, that right there for me is enough to say that this is better than the Nexus Pro in every single way. I am so over having to freaking pull the damn priming handle back, then take the magazine out, and then like you go to put a new magazine in and the freaking handle slide forward and you gotta freaking go about it. Such a huge pain in the ass. I absolutely love this blaster just for that reason alone. But they didn't stop there. X-Shot had to make something absolutely incredible. So they also added this extra little magazine release right here. And check this shit out. See? Not even touching this. Oh yeah, baby. This thing is absolutely insane, man. I love this blaster. I think this thing absolutely destroys the Nexus and the Max Striker, mainly because it's a bullpup, and I just love bullpups. I just love the feeling of reloading a bullpup. For me, it just feels more natural than like the standard one. I love having the priming grip so much closer to me right there. Obviously, it's a pro blaster, so this is not for young people. This thing shoots about 150 feet per second, like normal, like other pro blasters. It might shoot like 140 most most of the time, but it can shoot up to 150 feet per second. So it's not for little kids. It definitely will hurt if you shoot, if you get shot with it. It can take full length darts, but fucking get with it. It's 2023. Use short darts. They're the way to go. And it does also have this great jam door right here. And talking about that, I do have to say one minor little issue with this, the minorest of issues, and that is the included magazine has some feeding issues. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of problems where the magazine would not feed up and the dart would be stuck here, and then I would prime it and it would curl the dart into the barrel, which was really bad, and I had to like stick something through the barrel to get the dart to come out the jam door right there. So that was really annoying, but I figured out the problem was just this magazine. So unfortunately, the magazine they included is just a total dud, and you just need to use your pre-existing magazine. So I've been using my Dart Zone magazines right here. I have 2 of these that came with the Dictator, which is also a great blaster, and yeah, these work absolutely phenomenally, no problems whatsoever. You can still put it in there and take it out, never having to touch this whatsoever, and it's just freaking wonderful. This blaster is absolutely amazing. I am so glad that I picked one of these up, and I cannot stress enough, this thing is $30. It also has a extending stock right here. It's kind of pointless because I've never used it without this. They probably could have just molded it to be like this length, but hey, they did it, and it's nice for storage, I guess. So it's awesome. The sights up here are also pretty cool. This one's actually movable. You can fuck with it a little bit right there, and they're pretty nice. They're pretty accurate. You guys know what I use these things for, man, and I've had quite a bit of luck right here, just putting them right on the target, and bow, instant gone. So yeah, this thing is really awesome. I cannot recommend this thing enough, man. For $30, this thing is fantastic. The one other thing I will say though is the plastic quality does feel a little bit weaker than like Dart Zone or Nerf guns, but I actually was pretty damn blown away with the plastic quality when I got this thing out of the package, because I expected it to be way cheaper. This thing is $30, and it has like all this incredible like detailing and paint. This literally looks like the Asimov skin from CS:GO, man. Like, look at all the intricate detail. It just looks fucking awesome. And 90% of the time, Pro Blasters look just like plain boring garbage, and this thing just comes in and just styles on every single one of them, and it's literally $30. And honestly, I don't think the plastic quality is that bad. If you modify it, there is some people saying that the plunger tube can crack if you modify it, if you put too high of a spring load in there. So I would just recommend not doing that unless you're going to upgrade the plunger tube itself. They do have you can get like a metal plunger tube if you wanted to reinforce that as well. I would recommend looking up some mod tutorials for that, though. I'm not that kind of guy. That's why I buy Pro Blasters, so I don't have to modify them. But this thing is incredible. I love this thing so much. This would probably break my top 5 favorite blasters, man. This thing is awesome. Just the way it looks, the way it feels. I love having full freedom with my magazines. Probably never going to use my Nexus or Max Striker ever again, man. This thing is terrific. Cannot recommend it enough. Alrighty, and with that, it is time for the exciting thing. So, alrighty, I got me package right here from Ami. This is, open her up. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited for this. There we go. So if you guys have been keeping up, if you guys have if you've seen some of my community posts recently, you saw that I watched a new anime recently, and that is Golden Kamuy, and this is a Sherpa from Golden Kamuy. If you have never heard of this show, oh my god, this show is freaking amazing. I have fallen head over heels in love with this anime. Golden Kamuy, it is so freaking awesome. I love this show. I have never heard a single soul on YouTube or in person ever even mention this show's existence. And I checked this show out, and within like 3 episodes, I was completely hooked. And by the end of season 2, I was completely in love with this show. I loved this show, man. I finished it a couple days ago, and ever since then, I have just been wanting to restart it over again, but I can't right now because I've already convinced my mom to watch it, so now she's gonna watch it, so I have to wait for her to watch it for me to watch it again. But it is what it is. This show is freaking amazing. Let me tell you, man, if you're sick of the same old shit in anime, if you're just sick of everything being just like a reskin of itself, so many completely generic shonens or slice of life, or everything is in a high school, or isekais, all that normie shit, not normie shit, but just wash, rinse, repeat the same thing over again. Probably the only issue with anime is just how so many things just feel so derivative of so many other things. you need to go check out Golden Kamuy. This show is wholly unique. It doesn't feel like any other anime you've ever watched, and it's fucking terrific. It is fantastically written. It's hilarious. It's heart-filled. It's very emotional. The music is terrific. The characters are amazing, and they have such amazing development. I love this show. I'm planning on doing a ranking video for this show, so stay tuned on the channel if you're interested in seeing that. I'm gonna rank all 4 seasons of the show. Very excited to make that video, but I picked myself up an Ashirpa figure after falling so in love with this show. They do have a Sugimoto to go with her. I might pick it up, but I'm actually a little bit more interested in maybe getting the Ben Presto Sugimoto and Ashirpa to go with him, so I might get those instead of this and just have Ashirpa in terms of Nendoroids. Now, I know I've been talking a lot of shit on Nendoroids recently, but the last Nendoroid I got, Diablo right there, he was actually pretty great. I actually kind of love that Nendoroid, and I think it might have reinvigorated my love for Nendoroids. And also, this is a bit of an older Nendoroid, so she might come with more stuff than current ones. And from what I've seen from the pictures online and from having her in hand, she does come with a good amount of accessories, and she looks terrific. I am so pumped for this. This is currently up for re-release right now. I paid a little bit more than you could wait. If you waited to get her, you could pay completely retail for her, which is like 50 bucks. I paid a little bit more, so I didn't have to wait to get her for the original release. They had her on AmiYami's eBay page, and of course, buying from AmiYami, that means I get a new card to add to my collection, which I love. This one's very cute. All of these are so great. I love these, man. But I'm so freaking stoked for this. I am so excited to get an Ashirpa. I just love this show so much. And yeah, let's jump into this. Let me get my knife right here. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god, this thing took forever to get to me, and I have just been dying to get this thing. I love this show. Alrighty. Let's get her open. Oh my god, I'm so excited. There we go. Open up. Open sesame. There we go. Alright, Ashirpa is definitely my favorite character. I love Sugimoto, and I love Lieutenant Tsurumi as well. He is goated. I also love Koito. I love Tsukishima. I love Shiraishi. I love Botoko. Oh my god, I can't wait to see more of Botoko. He is so freaking awesome. He came in at like the last 3 episodes, and I just absolutely loved him. By the way, another thing about Golden Kamuy, the next season has been confirmed, and it will be the final season of the show. So for once, I will get to see the ending of an anime I love. I'm so freaking excited, man. Oh my god, I love this show so much. And here is her in the packaging. Yeah, she comes with a lot of stuff. She comes with 5 faces. 5 faces. That is crazy. She is a very expressive character, so that makes sense. She's such a wonderful character. I freaking love Ashirpa, man. She is amazing. And she's voiced by Monica Rial, so bonus points right there. That's like auto S tier character. If you're voiced by Monica Rial, that's like an automatic S tier character. Oh my god, she feels amazing. Is this going to be a new favorite Nendoroid of mine? I would be absolutely open to that, man. I freaking love this show. I would say this is probably a new, top 20 favorite anime of mine, and who knows, after I watch it again, I could definitely see it going up a little bit. Let me get all this stuff off of her. Oh my god, this Nendoroid is amazing, man. Oh, they don't make Nendoroids like they used to, man. She's amazing. Oh my god. I love this Nendoroid. Look at that. So you've got, of course, her piercing blue eyes, the little bandana right there. Beautifully done. You've got her cloak right there, which is removable. You've got a little pendant right there. And she's got her knife that Acha gave her right there. Absolutely awesome. Oh my god, this Nendoroid is so freaking amazing. Oh my god. Seriously, this is so good. You got her earrings right there, just hanging down. Thing tight in the back right there. Oh my god. I love that they gave her the knife and the cloak and all that. That is absolutely terrific. Oh man, she's so good. Oh my god. All right, let's go through the accessories here. So first up, we get our first alternate face. She comes with 5 alternate faces, dude. Holy shit. There we go. And we get a super duper happy Ashirpa right there. Dick Sensei! This show is so fucking funny, y'all. There you have that. Oh my god, that is so freaking cute. Love it. And we've got this one right here, which is also very, very fucking funny. There we go. And there we go. You put Osama in your soup! That is absolutely hilarious. A little sweat dripping down Oh my god, it's so freaking funny. I really like the default one though. The default one's gonna be hard to beat. And then she also has another set right here with two more faces. And even including the stand also in the little plastic thing and not just having it in a bag underneath the thing. Like, it's ridiculous how much how freaking much less they care about these freaking things now. Like, every single one that comes out now, it just feels so phoned in. Well, I shouldn't say that actually, because Diablo I actually really, really loved. I love that Nendoroid. Oh my god, this is such a great Nendoroid, man. This might be a new all-time favorite. All right, I'm gonna save this one right here for last. We'll take a look at this face real quick, because this is also a really, really funny face. That is super duper funny. And then the one that might be the ultimate competition for which face I'm gonna display her with most of the time. You've got her smug face right there. That is adorable. Oh my god, you look at that and you literally just hear Monica Rial. I could show you this and be like, okay, so she's voiced by Monica Rial, and I'll be like, yep, you nailed it. Oh my god, this Nendoroid is terrific. I'm gonna go ahead and put the default face back on her for now, though. Really, for now, I'm just gonna put the default one back on her because it's so great. Now, again, if you want to, you can remove her cloak. Just pop her head off. You can take the cloak off right there, and you can put that right back on right there. So you can remove the cloak. I like the cloak, so I'm gonna leave the cloak on right there. I should get myself a table, just like DTTC reviews. I should definitely get me a table. If you guys don't watch that guy, watch him. He is fantastic, especially if you like One Piece. He talks about One Piece a lot, and he's got like giant One Piece statues and stuff. Great YouTuber though. I absolutely love his videos. Alrighty, and then, so there is a little bit more there. I'm gonna grab her stand real quick right here. Her stand. I'm watching JoJo right now, finally. I love it so much. Oh my god, I'm on part 3 right now, halfway through part 3. So now every time anybody says stand, I'm just like, Stando! JoJo! Alrighty. JoJo is so freaking good, y'all. Oh my god, y'all were so right. I freaking love it. Freaking love it. All right, so we gotta, so with her stand, I gotta put it through her piece right there, and then I have to get it on her torso right there. So it's gonna go through the cloak and then into the peg hole on her back right there. There we go, got it in. And there she is on her stand right there. Absolutely freaking amazing. This Nendoroid is incredible. I don't like that her little knife keeps falling off. I'm gonna put a little dab of super glue on that. Once I finish this video, I'll put a little dab of super glue on that, and that won't be a problem anymore. I love her shoes right there. This is a terrific Nendoroid. Absolutely fucking fantastic. This just further proves that they just don't make Nendoroids like they used to. We do have a few other accessories though. We have some alternate arms right there. You have one of her holding the soup right there, so we can just pop this out right there and give her this arm right there. I will say my only issue with this Nendoroid is they did not include her bow and arrow. I would have loved it if they included her bow and arrow, but for some reason they chose not to do that. I'll say this right now as well, Figma, Golden Kamui Figmas, I would buy all of them in a heartbeat. Oh my god. And then you have another one right here of her with her chopsticks. And these do separate right there, so you could use these to get some more posability with your arms as well. In the set, I'll post a second picture on the community post, so it'll be on the same one. I'll post a second picture of how I decide to pose her on my shelf. Where I'm going to put her, I already know. Right now, I'm going to put her right here next to Beatrice right there. I know she has nothing to do with ReZero or Junji Ito, but she's goated, just like Junji Ito and ReZero, so she deserves to be up there, and I love this show so much right now. I could put her at the very top right there, who knows, I might, but I think I'm gonna put her right there next to Beatrice for now, because she needs a friend. She's lonely on the Junji Ito shelf, so I think she's gonna look really great right there. And one more thing you do have right here is you do have a little ladle right there with, oh, it looks like a squirrel head or something like that. She loves eating brains, so, like, brains. The show is set in, like, very old time, so they're, like, hunting for, like, animals and stuff just to get food and all that. It's just freaking amazing. Go watch the show, man. But yeah, I cannot stress enough how much I love this Nendoroid. This is a new absolute favorite of mine. This is literally, like, top 4 favorite Nendoroids in my collection, maybe even higher than that. This thing is terrific. Just, they knocked the character out of the park. She looks fantastic, just top to bottom. All the accessories are great. All of the different face sculpts you get are fantastic. I don't even know which one I'm going to display her with. All the attention to detail, giving her the cloak, giving her the knife that Acha gave her. just incredible, man. I love this figure. They don't make Nendoroids like they used to, man. They do not make Nendoroids like they used to. And after getting her, I think I gotta go get the Sugimoto, man. I'm gonna wait for the re-release though, so I'll wait for the re-release for Sugimoto, but I think I gotta get it, man. Yeah, this figure is awesome. I'm just gonna put it right there, right where Hershey's gonna be going for now. And with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe give me a like, subscribe for some more of this kind of videos in the future. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Next video though will be the second episode of the Ultimate Anime Tier List, which I actually have already recorded and ready to go. I've had it for a while now, so it's gonna be, that one's gonna be recorded before this, so you're not gonna see her back there, unfortunately. But yeah, I have that one ready to go. I didn't want to post that one though because I didn't want to just like do like, you know, every single one after another of those. I kind of want to break it up, you know, do a video and then add to that. I mean, the once the series is over though, you know, we'll go back to normal stuff. But I hope the video was fun. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you have a great day. And this is DK Guillotine, signing out.